G20 host Indonesia hopes for development in finance leader talks regardless of conflict friction. Jakarta G20 finance leaders will meet in Bali this week for talks which can be due to consist of issues like international meals protection and hovering inflation, as host Indonesia attempts to make certain frictions over the conflict in Ukraine do now not blow discussions off route. Russia's invasion of Ukraine overshadowed an assembly of overseas ministers from the group of 20 fundamental economies remaining weak, as Russia's pinnacle diplomat walked out of a meeting and accused the West of frenzied grievance. Indonesia hopes to problem a verbal exchange while talks wrap up on Saturday, even though its vital bank governor stated the meeting could be summarized in a chair's assertion if that isn't always viable. "We wish for the excellent, however of route prepare for the worst," stated Indonesia's significant financial institution governor Perry Warjio. "I do not want to invest, we are still attempting very difficult to reach a communication," he mentioned in an interview Ultimate Week. Indonesian officials have noted disagreements between Western countries and Russia on how to word a draft conversation to explain the state of the worldwide economy and how it is being stricken by the war in Ukraine, which Moscow calls a unique army operation. At the ultimate G20 Finance Leaders Assembly in Washington in April, no communiqué changed into issued and officers from some Western international locations left the room when it was the turn of the Russian representative to talk. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen and Japanese Finance Minister Shunichi Suzuki, after a bilateral meeting in Tokyo on Tuesday, blamed the conflict for volatility in forex markets and for increasing the risk of global recession. Yellen and Suzuki are because of attend the Bali meeting in character. Indonesia has mentioned Russian Finance Minister Anton Silvanov will cope with the assembly certainly, with his deputy traveling to Bali. Ukraine's finance minister has also been invited and is because of attend one consultation surely. Putting aside issues associated with the conflict, Warjio stated the G20 had made giant development on subjects like regulatory concepts on crypto and important bank digital currencies. Indonesia's G20 Deputy for Finance, Wempi Saputra, mentioned the group will try to come up with actions to assist bad nations address a looming meals crisis, via ensuring deliver and affordability of food and fertilizers. Other topics at the agenda consist of the putting in of a fund below the World Bank to better put together for destiny pandemics and a resilience and sustainability trust on the International Monetary Fund that might be accessed by way of nations in want of finances, in addition to debt comfort for bad international locations. Yellen urged China and different non-Paris Club lenders to cooperate constructively in supporting low-income international locations going through debt distress, announcing Beijing's loss of cooperation has been quite frustrating. Indonesia's Wempi mentioned a multinational signing of a global tax settlement, first of all scheduled on the sideline of meetings, has been pushed lower back. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development has set a new goal for the predominant tax overhaul to take effect in 2024, rather than 2023.